All right. Love, they say, is very beautiful, especially when it is love that is between two lovely young couples in marriage. Well, they also say that love is blind, but marriage is the eye opener. Have you ever been in marriage ceremonies and looking at the couple, looking at the entire scenery, the beauty, the elegance, the love in the eyes of the couple? Everybody says, "Oh wow, this is love made in heaven." And some of the singles will say, "Oh God, when?" And a lot of us probably who have been in such marriage, in such a wedding reception, beautiful scenery, we are shocked sometimes to hear that just a few weeks. I was told recently that a celebrity couple broke apart just 1 month into their marriage after a very grandiose wedding. So sometimes it leaves us with that confusion. How does so much love, so much vibe that everybody wants to be a part of, within a couple of weeks turn to hate to the extent that they go their separate ways? Well, today I have the honor and the privilege to talk to, well, we can call them a power couple. We'll let you know that. They got married just about 30 days ago. And particularly, we have seen that some of us who have engaged the bridegroom, we can see that there's all the singles are now in trouble because he's been peppering them in that sense. All right. So today in Heart to Heart Live, we thought that it would be nice to, in this generation where there's lots and lots of, what will I call it? Doubts. People say, do love exist? It will never, well, you may see it start here, but it will never really last. We want to use this platform, as you know it, as an opportunity to inspire true love. To let you know that there are people who still walk the work, there are people who still fall in love, and they stay true to love. Well, you may say this is a young couple, it's just 30 days. But yes, we want to start celebrating the small milestones. So today we're talking to a couple that have just been married for 30 days, and we want to start doing compare and contrast. What's the difference between theory and practical? 30 days married, the things that nobody ever told us. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege in the studio today, is Heart to Heart Live, to bring to the global audience of Heart to Heart, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Paramount. Paramount is his stage name, but that's probably a lot of you know him as Paramount. It's many things to many people, and today they are going to be sharing their 30 days. They're going to be walking with us, walking us down the lane of what 30 days being married be like. We'll say, well, this is still honeymoon phase. They don't have anything to say. No, 30 days is enough to start saying something. So let's put our hands together. You know, if there's a shake area, we'll shake it as we welcome the power couple, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Paramount. Now you can call them, I understand that from today, just understand that they are also called Mr. P and Mrs. P. So whichever one goes for you. But for me, I just love Paramount. All right, welcome guys. How you doing?
Clap for us.
Oh, great. And if you look at, I want the camera to beam at them. If you look at them, if you have been married for a while, and you understand what marital glow is, I'm sure you can see the glow.
My God.
And I've just told them behind the scene that I'm going to be interviewing them every 1 year because I want to continue to see the laughter. See the laughter? See this laughter you're seeing on them? Every 1 year we shall be auditing it. We will do compare and contrast. Thank God the internet does not forget. So the interviews are going to be there. So let me warn Mr. and Mrs. Paramount. You have the right to remain silent.
Okay.
anything you say here will be kept for your use, and I hope it will stand for you in 1 year time, in 2 year time when we are auditing. So let me ask you again. Do you still want to go ahead with the content interview?
No problem, sir.
Madam, do you want to go ahead with the interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So they want to go ahead, right? So no problem. All right. So let me allow you meet the couple today. Let's just hear a few introduction about who they are. Before we now start talking about their 30 days married. So a brief introduction. Let's meet you guys. Yeah, let's start. Ladies first. That's good. You got it right. I mean, give me a hand, man. Yes, ladies first. Yes.
So my name is Esther Michael Paramount now.
Now,
Yes.
and you were before.
I was Esther Tijani,
All right.
aka Eton.
E-tone.
Yes.
Yeah, you are. What do you do for a living?
I'm a gospel music minister.
Yeah, and that's, I guess, E-tone is
Yes,
is the
it's a
stage name.
Yes.
All right.
So now I'm Mrs. Michael Paramount.
So I assume that you met Paramounts in the gospel stage while people were serving the Lord.
Not really. Yes, actually, we met at church, but it was not so born again then.
You were not so born again. I understand what I mean, but I won't probe it. I will probe deep. All right. Michael.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was just a talking drama. So we met at church and.
Okay, yeah, you play the rocking drum.
Yes.
You still play?
Because of time, so I've stopped.
Time.
But if I see talking drum, I'll play.
Okay. All right, Michael, so over to you. Give us a bit about yourself.
My name is you heard my name. Well, I'll say it again. I am Michael Paramount, the married man.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's how you want to introduce yourself.
yes, sir. And
The married man.
What are you looking at for the single?
They are looking out for you. They are coming for you. Just before I start asking you about your 30 days being married, tell me where you got the concept Paramount. Because Paramount is not your surname. So tell me about Paramount.
That's that story.
Just make it very
can't say
brief.
now,
Very
but
brief.
I'll just say. So those days when I used to hawk pepper for my grandma. So it was so
You
my
used to
own,
what?
I used to hawk pepper.
On your head.
Yes.
Really?
So I started working from primary 2. So hoping that when I get to SS3 I'll stop. But fortunately or unfortunately I continued after SS3.
Wow.
So because that there was no money and I needed to.
In which part of Lagos is that?
Yeah, Maza. Before I came into Festac, I actually got to know about Festac through the hawking. I would hawk to Alakija and
Oh, wow.
to Festac, then
That's
2 months
beautiful.
from 201. I'll take 4th Avenue to take it to
On your head?
Yes.
Wow.
So sometimes I will sell. Sometimes I will not sell so much. I will later use the money to buy food for myself. You know, it's not that much. So it was one of those days. So those days it was really the growing and very, very rough. Now it's smooth now, but glory to God.
You don't like somebody that ever hawked a pepper though.
So I did though. My background was a lot there. So one of those days, so whenever I'm broke, we used to have and it's not an eatery, it's like a restaurant. Those that stay in Mazamaza will know. We call it container. It's at Babawa Junction. So those days, so whenever I don't have money and I want to eat, I will just walk into that place. I will eat, but and without paying. So what I'll do is after eating, I'll just use time to go out. They won't see me and I won't pay. So it has been like that. So one of those, I don't know, one of those girls has been monitoring me, and I think the girl she figured and she was saying that this boy. So that day, so I went to it. I was just saying that the whole thing was different. They were attending to me in a kind of way, and after the whole thing, I could see the eyes looking. The whole place was not smooth for me to run away. So it was after I bought the stuff and I was like, oh Lord, where will I go now? I was seated there for like 30 minutes plus. I just want courage to stand up that, well, let me just stand. So immediately I stood up, the guy said, where's my money? I said, I've paid now. He said, you don't pay any money, blah, 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 blah. I said, I've paid. And you know the word, blah, blah, blah. So I felt so bad. They almost caught me. As I was going, I said, like, God, Jesus, I'm sorry. Please help me. I won't do this again. I want to do that. And that was the first time I would typically hear the Holy Spirit. That's the first time I hear about Paramount. I don't know you are Paramount. I've not heard that word before. So don't you know that Paramount. So it was when I heard, I was like, what's Paramount? What's Paramount? So I went to look at the dictionary. That's why I said that it means most important, an honorable person. So
Awesome.
since that day, I
You started.
joined Paramount.
Oh wow, that's so inspiring. That's good to hear. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I also want to let you know if you're just joining us, there will be an opportunity somewhere in the middle of this conversation for you to call in. We'll have a call. I hope the calling works. So, if you are thinking, if you are planning, if you want to ask them a question, there's a number to call, and that number is scrolling on your screen very soon. So, once you see it, and we give you the go ahead that you can make your calls, then you can call. All right. So, let's start our question. Thanks for the. I didn't know that, even though I perceived that it would be that the very name of that you are now identified with Paramount would have been divinely inspired, and I'm not surprised. All right, so let's start with the our questions. Basically, 30 days gone. Let's know exactly. Today marks how many days have you counted?
Yes.
Even if it's MOB now, he knows it per minute per second. It's very good with anniversary. Is annoying the 51st, 52nd day. Some of us are not as good as that. So is it up to 30 days?
Yes,
It's
than
more than
about
30 days.
32.
About 30 days already.
So this 32 days.
Okay, so let's start with what was your biggest nobody told me this moment in this 30 days? Meaning, what was that? Huh? Is this what my that moment was like? Nobody said this was going to be it. You know, nobody said this. No, I mean, I didn't realize this was going to happen so soon. You know, have you come into that moment? You know, and it could be for some couple, it could be that so some people, they are shocked when they realize that, oh, I think it's common sense for somebody to want to take the toothpaste and to press it from the top or from the middle. So not the middle, from the bottom, so that it flows up. And then you just realize that the person I'm married to chooses to press it from the middle.
No, from the bottom.
Well, therefore, so let's just find out from you. 30 days has gone. Have you encountered what is this, for goodness sake? For some people, they just realize that the person they're married to is an when the person is sleeping, there's woof, the kind of sound that you are hearing. You know, there could be some embarrassing ones, but I will not box you into any corner. You know, just pick the one that is okay for you. You know, so far, 30 days, have there been any? Nobody told me this moment.
So who's coming first?
Go first.
You go first. So that you will know the path to follow, rather to give you fire for fire. No, there's no difference. Yeah.
I'm really saying one of it is actually so I just realized that I don't have the life of my own. Somebody told me that everything I want to do must be that my wife must know
No.
to be my wife first.
We told you.
No, sir, on everything, sir.
Everything.
So
if you want to breathe that, you say, sweetheart, I want to breathe.
on everything, I was telling you
Can I breathe?
that I was discussing with someone that he said, why didn't you tell me? I was like, you have to suffer me the other day. I don't know what to tell you.
Why did you? Okay, am I supposed to tell you everything?
I don't know. I was like,
welcome to the club.
I was like, babe, no, I'm not supposed to tell you everything. Say you're supposed to tell me everything. I'm not your wife. I said, you know that you're my wife, but am I supposed to tell you that? I say yes. Say no doubt. That's one of the things.
They didn't tell you that, I mean.
So one of the things I saw. Okay, I'll say this because she has we've talked about this and she said we can go that late.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I like to work during the night, like at night. So yeah. So if I'm not sleeping, she I don't know. I've not seen her staying awake in this 30 days, except the day that she intentionally wants to pray, maybe she administration and all of that. So I discovered that naturally I snore. Yes. So and I've told her.
You told her before.
But, so actually, she told me to, but I didn't see that it would be in that capacity. So the capacity I saw, I was like, what? God,
Oh.
what kind of balance is this? This is not balance, man. I mean, we have to.
So you thought you used to snore?
Yes.
I won't beat you.
Yes, I was scared. Would you go?
You know, just by the side, myself and my wife don't believe that we snore.
Okay.
Every time I tap around, I say, "You are snoring. You're very tired." I say, "No, I don't snore." So one day, I said, "The only way to settle this call is that I won't wake her up again. I just stay quiet." So I said, "Sweetheart, I just said, okay, calm down." That's not me. It's AI.
Sorry. No.
That's just so. Some people, to be frank, some people don't believe they do snore. All right. Some people know because even sometimes some people, even when they're some people when they are really very tired, is when they snore.
Yeah.
But some people, even when they are in the public and they just take a nap, they are gone. You'll be hearing it loud and clear. All right. So for some people, they will argue till now. So if when they were caught, you can imagine saying, "You snore?" So I don't snore.
She actually argued. She argued that that I snore more than.
And the argument we
I recorded
You recorded it.
I
was already recording 30 days.
After recording, I didn't know that she had plan too, so she recorded
your own.
So we don't compare.
In 30 days, you already recording snoring. Our own, it took us like 10, 15 years. You already recorded in 30 days. Oh boy. All right. But I'm glad you guys are catching fun.
Yeah.
This that we are laughing about is some people's undoing. I can tell you. I've seen couples who have had to change bedroom because of that. So I don't sleep in the same room because he snores. I'd rather go and sleep on this sitting couch or go to another because there are some people that really cannot sleep. But well, you see, this is the beginning of better for worse. You are going to meet with certain things you did not. Some maybe even had like for you guys, you kind of had a premonition or some form of pre-information, but you didn't know it was going to be to this extent.
I didn't know it was going to be that deep.
I didn't know it was going to be that. But now you are at least having fun around it. So good. Let's talk to Madam. Madam, what's your? They didn't tell me in this moment. Nobody told me.
Okay, so for me, I'm a novice, so I really don't know much about intimacy and all of that. So I think it was during our honeymoon that we went out, we traveled. So I was in the bedroom. Then my husband entered, and I shouted, I screamed, "What's naked?"
I know that moment is like. What are you doing?
I said, "This is a sin. Stop!" And he was like,
"It's a sin." You told him it's a sin.
Yes. I said, "Why are you looking at me naked?" Then he said, "I want to come and bath with you." I said, No, for what? So like he was like, "We are not married." I said, "Oh, that's true. I forgot to, but must we do this?" So I wasn't expecting that. And there was a day I was using the toilet, so I was so weak. So my husband now said, "Let me wash your bum bum." I said, "What happened to my hand?" So I was like, it was a serious matter that I had to call my sisters. I said,
"Is this normal?
How would you be seeing my nakedness and all of that?"
So I'm sure that you see, I thank God we're laughing, but some of these issues are big deals, and it is important to note that for some people, this is a major shock. And some people will also be listening to you now and be saying, how come you are married and this sounds to you like a shock. Why are you sounding? Why is that a Eureka movement for you? Why are you shocked? But that's to let you know that there are a lot of people that there are certain things that somehow you know it should happen in the marriage, but it is you have not processed it, or you probably just know it in theory. Then when the practice happens, you're like, it's shocking. I mean, or maybe you probably didn't expect it to be something that will be frequent. You know, like one couple once said, or one sister once complained that in marriage, she knows that, okay, I'm married, I'm going to have kids, and the only way people have kids is that there should be sexual intimacy. But she wasn't expecting that it would be this frequent. Another one says that, okay, yes, I know I'm going to be cooking, right? We're going to eat. But she got married to a man who is probably very finicky about fresh food and fresh, you know. And she's probably a career woman. And she's like saying, look, I'm okay. I'll cook once in a while, maybe once in a week or once in 2 weeks. But like in the morning, afternoon. Because at this point, it's only 2 of them. And the husband cannot boil water. You know that kind of people that cannot boil water. So, okay, I will cook, but breakfast, lunch, dinner, okay, day is over. Day 2, day 3, day 4. Like after a few days, don't tell me that this is going to be the order of my life. Will it work? So some of these things, you know, become shocking, or it's like a rude shock to some couples that, yes, I'm okay with doing this, but the frequency, is this going to be happening? So, okay, yeah, you barge into the bedroom first day. Okay, I thought, well, that's a mistake. Then you come the next day. You come the third day. Is this way it's going to continue? So, congratulations. Welcome to the club. This is, all right. So, you've answered this. What happened in this brief? What habit surprised you the most? Did you laugh about it or argue about it?
So yeah,
you guys seem to be laughing about it though, but I hope that's what happened behind the scenes. When she was like, "What are you doing here?" You laugh first, madam, you're married now.
I didn't laugh about
You didn't laugh about it.
I was like, you know, Shelly. After all the paparazzi that we did, and all these, I didn't laugh about it. It was later then started coming through, and so even sometimes, yeah. So whenever I'm working and then she's sleeping and then the snow is getting louder, I will be tapping her.
You wake up.
Yeah, she'll wake up and be kilo don't disturb me. You are disturbing.
Why are you disturbing me?
Yeah, disturb me. So one of the ways that I actually myself for that is headset, earpiece, and then so in time I said I cannot continue with this earpiece, and after all we are together. So I like to just find the space
to receive the sound as melody
in my head.
You will find the wisdom around it. You will receive it as melody.
I'm getting to that's not that way.
Because you are going to be in this zone for the rest of your life. So you have, even though there are practical ways to tone that down, all right, and adjust, you know, but that's conversation for another time. But if the person does not improve, or you just have to find a way of receiving this as melody, and no longer will it be irritable, because the another challenge is that if you don't receive it properly, it can now become, okay, the bedtime and sleeping time now becomes go and sleep on the ground, go and sleep in the sitting room, and that's the beginning of another problem. So as long as you are going to continue to sleep on that bed, you have to find find ways of adapting. So
the problem is the sound.
Is the sound? I know that's the problem with everybody.
So there was a day that I was playing beats to the snow.
Bam.
In my head.
So you need to make
this something.
You have to make melody. I would like to know how some beats and snore sounds. If anybody can mix the sound for us, maybe it'll be cool. Mix the sound. But I can see that. So no argument about these things yet. No argument. That's cool. All right. So, okay. Number 2. Was marriage easier or harder than you imagine in these first 30 days? So, for instance, many singles think marriage is simply dating with rings. After 30 days, would you agree that it's just dating with rings? Which expectation matched reality and which expectation completely disappeared in these 30 days? Think well. Take your time.
Well, if I'm going to be speaking affirmatively, I would say, oh my easy.
Yeah.
But in reality, sir. It's not easy. It's not easy. Many areas. So one of the areas, like, I mean, this idea of, like, when we got married, so it was one of the days I was going for an all night, and she was like, wow, what's in love VG Joe? When the Monday at the Wednesday at the Friday.
Interpret in English.
So she was like, you are going to VG now too much. Oh, why will you go to VG on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday? Like, you are now a married man.
You two went to VG on Monday.
It's actually a project that it's a drama night that we directing. So it was Wednesday and Friday, but then we came one day, and I was like, this thing is normal now. This thing is you understand that I have purpose, and she's like, no. Later when I was going on the road, I was like, are you for you? We talked about this thing. You say we're not going to hinder ourselves, we're not going to hinder ourselves for our ministry and all of that. But this was not in my head. I was just saying, this was not what we agreed on. So to me, many of these things and putting it together, I don't think it is I won't say it is easier than actually difficult here, but it's intentionality.
We'll come to the matter of intentionality. So you think that it's you won't say it is.
I won't say it is
easier or harder. It's somewhere in between. Or harder.
It's harder for me.
I understand. It's still 30 days. So let me hear Madam's perspective. Is it easier? Is marriage easier or harder than you imagined? Now 30 days gone. You say, well, this is a simple ride. I mean, it's easy for me, or well, this is harder than I thought, than I imagined.
Well, I can't say that it is hard. I can't say that because we are just starting. So the only thing is the place of adjustment. Like, okay, when we came back from honeymoon, we were sleeping at the honeymoon. I was resting. We're just eating. There was food and all of that. So when we got back, I didn't know that I had to switch. I thought we were still doing honeymoon. So
no, as far as we are concerned, you are still honeymoon. What's the problem? So, what do you mean do a switch? Okay, the reality has now set in.
Yes. So so he said no, we have to eat, and I had to understand that okay, it's time to switch. It's time to start being responsible as a wife and all of that. So I think so. It's not hard. It's just the common things that had to happen, and aside the ones that.
So the switch was easy for you.
Yes.
There was no contention around that.
No.
Okay.
Except for the ones habits that he's been used to. Like, I like that when you open the door, please close the door. He will just open the door and tell me,
Mr. Paramount, you don't close door.
He will tell me.
You don't shut door against you when you open the door.
He will tell me, are you happy? No. Open this door. So it's just that, but I don't like it. Lock the door. And maybe I've arranged the wardrobe. In that moment.
Well, they say WhatsApp group, brother.
That second is catching everything. And I'm already vexed. I took my time
to arrange this stuff.
If you need anything, just let me know.
I'll tell you where. Yes.
He will tell me, you can't keep picking anything for me. Then he will scatter everything again with no apology. So it's just part of marriage that me and ex, but it's not happening to us. So it's not so hard, but it's not so easy to really adjust into it.
I understand. I hope, this conversation, for those of you who are single, who are hoping to get married very soon, within the next 1 year, I hope that we are helping you to see naturally and realistically what this institution will look like within your first few months. And I'm glad that they are as open as they should be. And I can also let you know that not everybody's story, it's not copy and paste, will be like this, right? But it's important to know, to start putting your present expectation, that it may just not be what you're expecting. You heard her say within a couple of days after honeymoon, she needed to do a switch. Will you be willing to do that switch? All right, because there must be that intentionality to now tell yourself honeymoon is over, work starts, this marriage has to work. All right, so the sweetness you see in marriages, there's a lot of work going on behind the scene actually. So let me go to number 3. Let's go to number 3. Maybe we'll take a pause or take a break quickly after that, and then we can open the channel for people to call if they want to. What's one thing you thought your spouse will automatically understand? I can almost guess, some of the G's you guys have given us right now, but didn't. In these first 30 days, you are like, I heard you say, we've talked about this before. I understand. I expect you to understand. You should. What one thing did you think that now being husband, man, now that she's permanently in my space, knowing that we courted, we were friends, she should understand. But Madame did not understand.
How about 3?
3.
First of all, I expect her to know that I'm broke now. I expect you to know that I don't have.
They don't send you. They don't send your brother.
like for real. In a month now, she has made her hair like 2 times.
Really?
This month, yes. I was like, no, nah. the second time,
See that, brother? See that head thing? Just lock it down. That is untouchable.
I mean,
to the increase of your expense on the air, there shall be no end. Welcome on board.
I'm thinking of purpose. I'm thinking of vision.
You're thinking of purpose.
I'm thinking of vision.
Hair is now purpose.
I mean, I was like, although
you're a purpose man.
That one everybody has told me before. So but I did that. I should
get ready.
Our thoughts for time will not be the same. But I wasn't expecting that. But I just told dinner that we need money to do this. So on that, yeah. Another thing is I expect her to. My situation was I was expecting that when I get married, that okay, I'll be seeing food, breakfast in bed. Yes.
Who gave you that? Who gave you that? Who gave yourself? Oh, okay.
Morning,
I wanted to say, is it MOB that gave you that expectation? I take you breakfast on bed. Yeah.
So maybe 9.
No. Did you communicate this as a expectation during your cousin, or you just know that my wife is a kind wife? She. Okay. All right. You were just living your fantasy.
Days that we are at home. I expect 9. At home by 9:30 we are eating breakfast.
Yes.
So sometimes I'll be
9:30 in the morning.
Time. I'm beginning at time. So when it gets to the stage that I cannot take it anymore, I'll just say, Mama, are we not going to eat? So it's happening that. And again, the most of it is you now ask me again.
What do you want to eat?
What should I cook? I say, you should know these things now. You should know this. I might not eat anything you want to cook. Like I said that. So I didn't mean like that. So I was like, well, so it seems that I'll be.
I can see somebody online looking at you with a bombastic eye. Say, what happened to your hands? You don't know how to go to the kitchen. They go and cook. They are looking at you as this Paramount must be the feminists are looking at you like this. They go, All right. The third one.
Yeah. So the third one, I think is around this the fact that I was expecting that marriage is so though I learned that it's not really give and take. You have to just do your own. So I was
do your own 100%.
Yeah. So but I was thinking that if I care for you, I expect you to.
It's a bit reciprocal.
Yes. I said, do you realize that since after wedding, I have not cut my hair?
Really?
I told her yesterday. I've been doing for yesterday.
Did she notice?
She did not. But the actually told me to. So I was telling her that she told me that okay, she needs to buy facials and all of that.
Mm.
And I just took a pause that, babe, wait. Do you want to do you think I don't need anything? Like, what do you think for me? Is there anything? So it's not like that.
You two want to do facials. You will you will soon hear many. So you are just starting.
So I just figured that you have to. I don't know that we'll talk about it. I seriously don't know, because me, I feel like you know me, I'm an intentional person. It's not that she's very intentional too, but maybe at times she doesn't just think to that place. But me, I'm already calculating that, okay, what should I do again for this my beautiful wife too? I'm always thinking like that, but it's not the same. So
she's not cut out that way.
No.
Yes, madam. What's your own take here? What's your one thing you thought your spouse would automatically understand, but he didn't? You expected your spouse to know you were upset because you became quiet. Instead, he thought you were tired. E.g., for instance.
Well, he's very intentional, so he knows the only way I can tell him that I'm angry is to be quiet. So he will tell me that now that you're quiet, what happened? What have I done? It will always be a big deal for us.
You. Okay.
But he's not the kind of person. I always tell him, whatever you don't tell me, I don't know. Whatever you don't communicate to me, I don't know.
And you won't ask.
And I will ask. Because me, I communicate every of my needs. Everything. Except the ones that he knows that, let me just do it for this lady. She likes things like this.
Yeah.
Even me, I like to want to surprise him on some things. But like his communication skills, sometimes me, I'm not going direct. I'm not coming to meet you that you are doing this thing. I will come like this to get to my point, and he doesn't like it. He will tell me, come straight.
Come straight.
Tell me what you want. And I will tell him, no, woman will not do that one with you. Figure it out on your end. So
they expect you to figure it out. We will be dancing around giving you body languages and all of that. Figure it out.
So I'm expecting that you should know this thing automatically. So, and there's one. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this one, but there's one that, okay, so when we, after wedding, sorry, like, he met me as a virgin, so I don't know things. So each time that he wants to come, like, I'm in pain. I'm using style to want to dodge it. So automatically, I'm thinking that you should know that, you should understand. But I think recently you just said, please, it's getting too late. Like, it's already a month. So you should get used to this pain. Get used to it. And I felt pained. I felt angry. I was angry that you should understand. It should even be something of joy. But I didn't know that something that could be of joy. And later now turn to, please,
MOB and Pastor Bob, we have a meeting after this. That's all I would say. We have a meeting. All right, that's. I don't want to go. If I start probing and sharing thoughts in that, I will move the conversation to 18 plus. So I want to stay within family centered, family friendly. All right. So, but this exactly is not new. This is. I can give you some pockets of examples here and there. I think that this is part of. I'll just say this. This is part of the things in courtship when people the part of sexuality and intimacy in marriage is not usually thoroughly. Of course, I understand why, because in the kingdom, sex is supposed to be exclusively kept until marriage. So, but even in the conversation, there's so much of shyness, hush tones. When I was doing my premarital courtship, premarital counseling, it was in a redeemed church. The pastor obviously was not well disposed, because the last in the manual, because that the redeemed manual that they use for intending couples, the very last topic was on sexual intimacy. The pastor looked at us He said, "Well, on this matter, when we get there, we will cross it. It's like you will learn on the job. You know, he just rabble blabbed and just rushed through the topic. So, but of course, and I see that I don't know whether the curriculum has changed now. All right, it could have been more. It's been more exhaustive now. I think that that's part of a major challenge that especially people who get married as virgins usually are very shocked to realize that on the wedding night all the things they told them was going to happen never happened because they are not properly prepped. But thank God, if you have the love of God in you and you have the love of Christ within you, there's that level of patience. You also need learnings because the truth is, if that period is not carefully managed, you will begin to have an intimacy problem. Because once that space is introduced with pain and it is consistent, it's not managed, that becomes the status quo for the woman. And so it's important to be properly guided. All right. So, but this is not a married forum for married people. There are things to do, and we will talk man to man on that one. All right, let's move on. But thanks for sharing. At least it is good. I mean, I'm sure that other virgins are listening to you and are planning to get married. They can now be better prepped. All right. We have had many stories. I will probably on the married people's forum will call people who married as virgins, who had their first sexual experience as married, to come and share so that those who are coming behind can be properly guided. Because some people, it becomes a major trauma for them for the rest, and they become actually frigid from that moment because anytime what is supposed to be good and pleasurable becomes painful. That has to be handled. All right. But thanks for sharing. Let's go to number 4 and then we'll take a break. Courtship versus marriage. Which one requires more intentionality now in this? You know, look at during courtship, you couldn't wait to see each other. You were always escorting one another, and the escort was never ended. Now you wake up beside each other every day. What's the difference?
Courtship is child's play.
Courtship is child's play.
Marriage, this one more. I see that. Thank God. I'm just thinking that okay. Now I'm seeing that it's quite easy for me because this lady is my friend before we got married. So I'm just
So
trying
she's
to
no longer
reason-
your friend.
No, I'm trying to say that
Okay,
why it's
when
so
you-
easy for me. I'm trying
yeah.
to think around people that they just meet themselves. I mean, 2 months, 3 months, and then they're married. How would they cope? Because every time I have to say, we were friends before. We are still friends anyway. That was what because we are good friends. So I believe that it should be so easy, like flawless. I'm thinking, no, now this and that. Before I do like this, you understand. Before
bang, bang, bang.
it's not like
Not
that.
like that.
I mean, you know that I'm a very busy person. So you know that apparently I discovered that I used to think that I know you're still going to this person, but maybe I should just jump because I used to think that I'm a good communicator.
I
But
thought so too.
No, sir. I'm just a good conversationalist. I'm not a communicator. I have seen that.
You don't know the difference. I mean,
Yes, 1,000 ways not to say.
1,000 ways not to say it this way. Correct. Welcome to the group.
I was like, kí ni mo sọ, kí ló gbọ́? I mean, like, what did I say? What did you
Yeah.
wait? I will not count down and say, wait. Let me. What did I say? I'm sorry, that's not what I wanted to say. Let's retake it again.
Cut. Then they say start again. Let's have the conversation again.
No,
I know you know how to do cutting.
I cut many times.
Let me have the conversation.
Sometimes I'll be busy. She knows I'm busy. You know that even when I'm writing or I'm thinking, because as a writer, I think a lot so that to be creative. Then she's saying one thing and I'm not responding.
Mm-hmm.
She says second time. The third time, so in my head, there's already a room that saying that, but this woman is supposed to understand that this one that did not respond, that I'm busy.
Yeah.
So the next time, but you should not know that I'm busy. He said, what is it? What did I tell me? He said, I said, God, what did I say? What did we hear? That's not what I didn't mean to.
You are learning how women interpret,
exactly. So
how they read meanings into what you say.
yes,
And that's a lifetime learning. You don't graduate from it. Let me just tell you ahead of time. All right. So let me ask that: has romance, changed or become easier? Does it require more effort now in marriage? Whatever was the romantic gestures that existed when you guys were courting, has it been upgraded, or did it come spontaneously when you were courting and now you have to be more intentional about it? What has changed? Is it now, do you have to be more intentional now, or now there is a liberty to
Well, now
just
I
be
discovered that life is now about both of us.
okay?
Initially, I don't really feel, but I can be on my phone, press phone, and feel cool.
Mhm.
But now we are both in the same room, and I'm like, I'm bored now. They do something. All these games that we
I'm
play,
busy now.
all these games that we play while we were cutting. What's happening to them now? All these things. But it's like, I'm busy. I'm even doing these things for you. These things I'm doing.
What is doing on the
Yes,
phone?
it might
for
be
her.
about maybe it's
Yes,
editing one
I'm
of my
editing,
videos and all
Oh.
of that. And I'm like, but you're neglecting me now.
Hmm.
You're
like,
doing this thing. So I'm just like, but I'm bored. I'm not supposed to be bored. At least that's not what I heard. We're supposed to be enjoying
You are
ourselves.
supposed to be enjoying.
Talking.
You are supposed to be a comedian. A man has to take on many acting skills
I mean,
because she's telling you now that I'm bored. Crack jokes, man.
And,
Make the place.
it's like, what am I supposed to do? You're an adult now, press phone. So I'm not the kind of person
Oh,
that
boy.
I like when we are together.
Okay.
Even when he's chatting me on WhatsApp,
Mhm.
that is not available, is not around, I'm not responding. Because I'm like, when you come, we'll talk.
Okay.
And he doesn't like it. He's like, let's chat on WhatsApp. That's what WhatsApp. I'm not the chatting type. I like that we are together, we are talking like this. I like when we can communicate together, we are together. But he's starting the conversation from the phone. And I'm like, this thing is not serious. It's just WhatsApp. So I'm not taking anything you are saying here serious until we see. So he naturally is, to me, I feel like, understand this thing. So courtship sometimes is not the way it is in marriage.
Absolutely.
The way we think about it in courtship is like every day is sweet. Every day we are sitting, we are gisting, but it's not like that.
Absolutely.
For the fact that I married somebody that is always busy, he's thinking about one thing that we have to do, and it's not even about himself, it's about me. So sometimes when he's now angry that I'm doing this thing for you, I'm like, I for no talk, no verse. So really, it's not the same.
Yeah.
But in marriage now is intentionality. Sometimes I just send some reels to him. Let's try this, let's do this, and that's how it is. So it's two different things. Courtship is so different from and we are still even new, we are still learning.
We are still learning. We are still scratching this up.
There was a day I woke up. So since I woke up before that day, I said, let me text this woman so that she will see a beautiful message before she wakes up. So immediately my brain just clicked that. Okay, I also have a video of her that I need to upload that morning before. So I'll text her later. So finally, so she woke up and I've not texted her. So my brain reminded me that, you want to text this. I said, she will understand. I just face and say, babe, how are you? Good morning. How are you doing? I love you. Okay. So now I think, I don't know. So for me, in my head, I'm thinking of, okay, what I have to do now is I have to really balance this. So one day, I thought of calling MOB that, sir, this thing, used to say that this thing is work. So this thing is clashing. There's a lot. this life of a man. How so? But I'm creating room around to see how I can make the whole thing okay. So it's two different things.
Two different things.
Far.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are still on Heart to Heart Live, and today we are talking to Mr. and Mrs. P. You know them more as Paramount, Mr. and Mrs. Paramount. They've just been married for barely a month, and we are talking with them to know what life looks like, what the honeymoon phase looks like, what at the difference between reality and expectation. What has changed within the time of courtship and now that they are married? We're going to go on a short break. When we come back, will be a time if you're listening and you want to ask them a question or you want to drop your comments on the comment section. You want to wish them well, you want to give them a shout out, or you want to ask them one or two questions. When we come back from the break, you have opportunity to do that. And the number to call will be on your screen. Look out for that. Please stay with us and don't go anywhere. Thank you. Are we good? All right, welcome back from the break. This is still Heart to Heart Live, and you are chilling with Papa D. I am your host. Today, we've been talking to Mr. and Mrs. P. Paramount. He is a content creator. He has a very powerful um, live stage drama ministry. The wife is also a worship leader and a gospel music artist. And they've just been married for 30 days plus and counting. We're talking with them, finding out how their journey so far, being married for 30 days. We're talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we just have a few more moments to share with them because of our very time. If you're just joining us, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, to keep sharing. Please tag all the fans and friends of Paramount, both of them, and come on board. You also have opportunity to throw in one or two comments or one or two questions. So let's go straight. So someone asked behind the scene when we went on break, wanted to know, he said on Paramount's wedding day, he noticed that there was a particular shot taken of him in tears. And she said that African men, more so Nigerian men, do not cry on their wedding day. Hardly, and and you take a tour, you will see that you will hardly find any married, any bridegroom crying on his wedding day. The people who usually cry, you know them. But in this day, Paramount was crying. So this person wants to know why? Why were you crying on your day of joy? What was playing behind the mind, behind the scenes that was causing? I didn't see the shot though, but I said I can imagine what brought those tears. But the horse is here. Let's hear from the horse's mouth. So, Mr. Paramount, explain to us the inspiration behind the tears.
So I cried two different times.
Times.
The first one was at the engagement. Um, whatever, and then also
At
while we were
reception.
no church.
Oh, it was in church you cried. Oh, there was an overwhelming feeling of the anointing of the presence of God.
So two things put together. The first is I've known this lady for over 10 years.
Yeah.
First intention that made us came together was because of marriage. Though we didn't later work, we were cutting. And the first thing is, so if we are still going to come to this stage, why have I not been married since? Why did I not marry her since?
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So I
so
get
that's
the
the
gist.
first.
So why did I wait this long? I should have married this girl
I
all
was
this
like,
while.
I mean,
Oh,
why
okay.
did I delay that? So the more I look at that, I say, so it's still you. Yeah, so that's the very first reason. Then the second one, which is also part of it, was my family, should I say 7 generations now also?
7
or
generations.
6.
Yeah.
So we've not had this kind of stage and grace. No, I've not seen anyone get married like sort of like that.
Wow.
So it's been so, and it's a lot. So it has always been.
I can imagine the journey. I mean, if I look at your earlier introductory statement of a young boy, who was selling pepper, walking the length and breadth of Lagos, I mean, an average person, a young boy who is on the streets hawking, will not likely have the dream of your wedding, of the kind of wedding you had.
As a matter of fact, none of my family believe that
that could ever happen.
Yes, because they at 3 weeks to the wedding, they were still asking me, so do you really want to do? Are you doing wedding for real? Because number one, the mindset is not. They don't believe that. Yeah, I'm the first grandchild, but I have a lot of siblings that they are now pregnant and they are just in husband's house like that.
Wow.
I tried to help it, but I couldn't. So to them, first of all, the idea of wedding, getting married properly,
it's not
because my dad was like, in short, after our introduction, my dad, that's my family, because our introduction experience was something else. Maybe when we are doing our interview another time, I will talk about that. So they were actually advising me with our uncle that after introduction we can go and
fire on.
Yes. That we should fire. That we should fire. Now what are we waiting for? So yeah. And again, my mom and my dad, they are not together. So my mom left me when I was 4 months of age. So I just got to know my mom some years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, so seeing both of them come together, as in just
they were there on your wedding.
Yes, they were there.
Wow.
They were there. So seeing everything, seeing my step mother,
I can imagine.
Story. So
I can imagine.
The whole of it
I can imagine.
And it was just like God.
Oh, we thank God. So it was that God used that day to make a statement.
Yes, especially most especially that I'm not supposed to really stay that day and not cry, because I was also thinking of the time I swallowed rats. Yes, I would have been gone dead for long.
You intentionally swallow rat or what?
Yeah, maybe that would be another story. I swallowed it because of peer pressure for money. Yes, and
you knew it was rat.
Yes, the Babalawo, the Afa told me that I have to swallow the rat. That I have to swallow the rat. So it was we took the rat in the tray.
No. Leave so swallow rat. Leave the description.
It's another gist.
Leave the description. Oh my goodness, you swallowed rat.
Seriously, yeah, but my liver was getting ruptured, and so it was another story. I was just
at what age?
And that was after my NCA. I think that'll be around 2021, 22.
That's not even far away.
Yes, that's so it should be like that's
not 2021.
No, 20. I was 20 of age.
20 of age. Oh, okay.
No. I was around 2021.
Wow.
So it was a long story. So I was just a lot of things, so that I didn't die, and I would eventually have a woman that would bear my name, and it's a lot. So
you are the one that the Lord has shown mercy.
So, yeah.
You are the one that the Lord has shown favor. And sometimes that's why I'm glad somebody asked that question. Sometimes we don't know what goes behind the scene, what people go through. and you don't understand their struggles. You don't know the oppositions that have been against their lives. And I hope this probably inspires somebody out there. You are presently at a stage in your life where, you have been labeled a failure. You are where you are right now. People think that nothing good can come out of Nazareth. You're probably hawking somewhere trying to make ends meet. Nobody in your family has ever married properly before. Whatever your situation is, you can see today, Mr. and Mrs. Paramount. He's the first in his family to properly get married. He married a virgin, got married, in a graceful way. These things are possible through the power of the gospel. So I hope it inspires every one of you out there in one form of challenge. You don't have to agree with the status quo. Every other person will say, look, my family insists that she must be pregnant. My family insists that, well, down to introduction, we can go ahead and do whatever husband and wife is I expected to do. So we have people who say, look, especially there's a culture that says, look, once we have gone to knock on the door and paid price, the woman can enter into the man's house and they start living as husband and wife. Meanwhile, you're still going to do church wedding. You have not done your court wedding. You say we are traditionally married. That's disorderliness. All right. So I'm just saying that you don't have to compromise. You do not have to go by the tradition and the culture that goes against the traditions of the word. Jesus said, you have made the word of God of none effect by your tradition. Here is a couple that have taken time, costly stands to eventually go through the process. I know what went down in the preparation of that wedding. You'll probably think they had $1 million, but God showed up. God granted them favor and mercy. I'm taking time to encourage everyone out there that you don't have to, blend with the Joneses. You don't have to say, everybody's doing it, so we have to do it. You can take a stand for righteousness, and God will show up and protect you. Just before we wrap it up today, so thank you, Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Paramount, for sharing your story. That's quite interesting to see that we cannot understand why those tears were there and all of that. So, final question. What's one myth about marriage you discovered isn't true? Some people say once you are married, all loneliness disappears. Is it really true? Which marriage advice have you proven wrong so far? Which advice proved priceless so far? You can pick any angle and answer. I'll repeat again. Once now that you're married for 30 days and plus, what is one myth about marriage you discovered, okay, this one is not true? Because some people say once you are married, for instance, loneliness disappear. Welcome to every night they're covering you. Your bed is warm every night. You wake up singing Hallelujah chorus. Is that true? Which marriage advice have you proven wrong? I said, nah, the advice was this one didn't work. Which advice proved priceless so far?
So at the time, so I used to believe that when you get married, there's a lot to do. Me, when I get married, everywhere is where we'll be doing this thing. Everywhere. Inside the toilet, inside the kitchen, everywhere. We just be everywhere. So,
like that's what your life will be about.
It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true. So it was in the way marriage that I discovered what it means, that what they usually tell us then, that see this thing you are doing now. You will get to a stage, you will be tired. Not that I'm tired now, but for the truth, I was like, one day we are to okay. It was on the day of our 1 month anniversary. So somebody called. I think it was our godmother, and it was raining that day. That, oh wow! So God has blessed us with rain. That by now we should have done a lot of
stuff.
We're just
looking at ourselves.
Yeah, so
How are we going to navigate this
one
path?
night I know that no, so I said, oh no, this thing, man, this my people would have told me that it's not nothing like this. So, but yeah,
You know, I can see that one of the things there's usually space for you to get there and discover for yourself. They will never tell you everything, and no matter even what they say, there's no true marriage that is the same. So you will get on the job and meet your own peculiarities. All right, and that's what it is. So nobody can tell you everything. You will just get there yourself and then realize this is specific to us and we have to navigate and walk through it. So your exploration starts, continues, and have fun doing it. Yeah.
Okay, so aside,
sorry,
I wanted
sorry.
to.
I wanted to say about the like one of the thing that.
Oh yes.
Yes. So it's like you are the man of the house. You have the final say.
No, but that's true. You have the final say. Everything stops at your table. Bam. You are the boss. You are the CEO. Who can challenge your authority? You are the king in your domain. Tell me somebody that challenge your authority.
It's the one that have the final say actually. Because what is the final say when I'm not told that? I mean, babe, see, I want us to get this thing. Okay, you are cool with it. I mean, so who has the final say? She's the one that it is my own opinion. I'm not so I don't. So somebody just told me. I said, I'll be waiting for my wife to. And my wife is busy, so I think she was going to minister at a church. So they're waiting for her that she call her, and she at the other end she was doing her makeup. So I was like, she said she's coming. So the person came the second time. I said she said she's coming. Then he said, you are the man now. You can't show that. I said, come, bros.
I don't blame you.
So that's something that is not that. No. If you want to do, you are the man of the house. You will not be. I mean, I don't think that.
I know that some people will not agree with you. Some men will not agree. Some singles will not agree. But I'm glad that in 30 days you're already seeing. See that thing that they say you are the final say. In a way, you may think so. In fact, most of the time they will give you that if you have a very smart wife, they will give you that illusion that you are the one,
that's what you know.
but they are the ones controlling things. So know this, no peace. Once you agree, once you know somehow that that it takes two to make a very sound decision, you know that you don't have that exclusive final say. It's final say after consultation. So let's embellish it properly. So do you agree with him that it doesn't have the final say?
No.
I don't expect you to agree that in public. She will go and tell you and say, thank God you said it well. You foresee you have the final say. I won't argue with you. You are the one that has the final say. Sarah, no problem. Let's be seeing the final say now. All right. So what's the myth?
Okay, for me, like he said too, I thought marriage, like the way we, for we ladies, we think a lot about when I marry this. So I thought sex is going to be everywhere, like every day you're cuddling, you're doing all of it, but that's not it.
Yeah.
We are just thinking about what to do, what to do, and that's it. But there's another one that is unique to me. So usually, I'm the last born, but we are just two. So I'm the second born. I call myself last born.
Last born, okay.
So I and my sister, we are so close because we are just two. So I usually
you don't have a brother?
No, I don't. We are just two.
Okay.
So normally my person is that I don't keep secret. I don't have anything that I'm keeping. I'm very realistic. I don't know how to pretend. This is how it is. And we are both the same. So that's why some people will tell you, you are not supposed to expose yourself. Just we say it the way it is. We might just caution our words and all of that. So for me, I've grown that we tell ourselves things. My sisters, even people that are close to me, I tell them things. Why should I do it this way? Should I do it?
You're talking about your sister, is it? You and your sister?
Sister, even those that I take as my own sister, because I have people that I'm close to,
Okay.
aside family.
Yeah.
So, but I know that, or I'm still knowing that in this marriage,
Yeah.
it's not everything. That because, okay, somebody said something. When I've forgiven my husband, or when I've gone I don't take things personal. And you're taking it personal that it should be.
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse you, please, oh, and I mean tell you, but don't insult my husband. I don't want it. So basically, it was so hard for me not to just know that it's just both of us.
Yeah.
Communications is just between us, except it's above our or beyond or above our power. That's when we. But it was hard that you had to tell me. You don't have to tell everybody where you are, what you are doing, and I will tell you, I'm lying now. You will tell you, no, you're not lying. You don't have to tell them what you're doing at the moment, where you are going at this moment. It's just both of us. And it was a bit difficult for me because where I came from, we discussed all of this. So
We're learning how to be honest and still keep the confidentiality of your marriage. That's wisdom. All right. Okay. Wow. Awesome. It's been a very, very, very interesting conversation with the Paramount. I think that they've not said much. I'm going to give them another 6 months. After 6 months, we're going to call them again. 6 months married, what's up? So we probably will be doing this 30 days. We'll look for another married couple in our community. We'll talk to them after 30 days, then after 6 months, and after 1 year. We'll be keeping tab with them so that that will help those of us who are coming behind to hear from the horse's mouth, to see the experiences like. I can call, you have heard from some of our very older couples who've been married for 10, 20 years, 15 years, and some people are saying, well, let's bring it home to people who are just currently married, who can give us current trendy matters, not these oldies. So I think it would be a good idea, all right? So we'll catch up with them. Maybe we'll call it catching up with the Paramounts, all right? So from now on, 6 months will be your next date. 1 year will be your next date. Then after 1 year, we'll probably start doing every 2 years, 3 years, your anniversaries, and see what marriage looks like. And then many of our couples who comes in the community, we can also give them the same space. Let's start having these conversations. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you to, both of them are very, very, very active on the social media space. They are content creators. So you want to keep up with them, to pray with them, to encourage their work. They have their social media handle, and I'll allow them to tell us their handles in case you need to follow them. Follow their YouTube channel, follow their Paramount is another Willows that is boarding another Mount Zion platform that is building under the name of Paramount Productions. And I think his movies, his concepts is also way out of this world. I'm glad that they are consistent and they are passionate about what they do. And the wife is also a music minister with the name E-Tone. Am I correct?
yes, sir.
All right. So they will just drop their handles, their social media handles, so that you can follow them. But don't forget to follow Digit 1024 Radio. This is our media partners who have given you the opportunity to be able to hear them and see them today. So we want to thank the media partners and the Toby and team for always making sure that you are able to see us and hear us. Please follow Digit on all social media platforms at Digit 1024. If you're looking for live sound, and live sound at the best, just like Chicken Republic does chicken well, we do sound well. All right. And when you have crisply sound, that makes you relax, that makes you enjoy every moment, it's Digits you should come to. All right. So I'm going to allow them to drop their handles before we call it a day today. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm my wife's manager, so
You are now. Did you appoint yourself or she appointed you?
I appointed.
You are right. Yeah.
So our page is YouTube. Sorry, on our platform is E-Tone Official. So without you this way, just E-Tone
Everything
Official.
together. E-Tone Official.
Yes. So
That is E. Yeah, E-Tone. Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So E-Tone Official. That's our YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook and every other platform. So mine is Michael Paramount. So just Michael Paramount. You see it. So and our page together is the Paramount.
Oh, you have a joint page now.
Yes.
On which
On all platform.
all platform, the Paramount. See? All right. So we are going to be seeing some content coming out as the Paramount. He already mentioned that once they are 6 months or 3 months in marriage, they are going to start a broadcast.
Yes, I need to talk to this single guy. No, he's not for this platform.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we draw the curtains today. Please don't forget to join us again. Follow us again at my Untold Story NG. We're going to continue our conversation and interview on my convention story from this Friday. We look forward to have Pastor Abodinde Ajibola share his convention story. Where he's going to drop live on the Untold Story on Friday. Please look out for that, and please join in as we bring in other people to share their convention stories and many more in the weeks and in the months to come. So, well, I want to thank everyone who joined us. I want to thank the Paramount and everyone who made today's possible. Let's do it again on Friday and subsequently every Wednesday and Friday. Look out for something juicy and something powerful on your screen. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye.